Real estate agent Dan Harnsberger has moonlighted as wrestling villain the progressive liberal Daniel Richards since late 2015.
Get up, call Fox News, maggot!
Mostly in small towns in western Kentucky and East Tennessee. I asked him to give me a lesson on wrestling and politics.
Okay, tuck in my chin, and then I'm gonna take a bump. All right, bridge of the shoulders.
The progressive liberal persona is the product of the very real friendship between Dan and his mentor, Beau James, and their real antagonism over politics and Appalachian culture.
Oh, shit, Beau. Okay, my fucking knee.
It's a struggle between my beliefs, his belief. Dan is seen as an outsider coming into these mountains trying to tell us how to live. He's no character, he's no gimmick, it's him. It's not just the politics.
It's the hypocrisy of the right that I can't stand.
So your politics informs your style of performance?
I think the people's narrow-minded view gives me a platform to troll them.
And you tell the people, I'm going to punch him right in the mouth. They're with you.
And so when you're driving with him and you're thinking like, oh my God, I'm so mad right now, are you also kind of thinking like, I could use that later?
Yeah, every bit of it.
Is there like a specific time you remember?
Going to Leatherwood, Kentucky when he started about clean energy, and I pulled the car over and I said, get away from me right now. We need to stay away from each other for a few minutes.
The progressive liberal is a heel, a bad guy wrestler who usually loses to the good guy.
What are you gonna do, Four Eyes?
Which raises an obvious question. Why would someone put himself forward as a symbol of liberal values, knowing his job is to get his ass kicked every night?
Guys who care about winning and losing over entertaining a crowd don't belong in this business.
There has to be a payoff to the story. You just taught her how to wrestle. She's got to whoop you.
It's the rules.
After our late-night wrestling school, Dan and Beau drove 3 hours to Campton, Kentucky. There, Dan fought his Trump-supporting foe, Kyle Maggard.
I don't care about Dan's political view. It's the smug arrogance he has when he thinks he's better than people from Eastern Kentucky. There's no money here, and I'm not a big fan of coal, but that's what we have.
I am a Trump supporter only because I am the middle class. Who better to hate than the liberal? And you just want to jump up and smack him.
5 pounds hailing from Washington, D.C., the progressive liberal
One way I rub the audience the wrong way, it's like if you're a liberal, it's almost like a synonym for gay.
I have a great body! I have a great liberal body!
I don't care, and so therefore I also don't care if they think I'm gay. And actually, because they think it anyways, I just egg it on a little bit. It's like flamboyance, you know? And so I like pressing that button.
Wrestling has a long history of using politics to create bad guys. The Iron Sheik, the Russian Bear, Tojo Yamamoto. Notice they have one thing in common. They're foreigners. But now with Dan, the enemy comes from inside America. And Donald Trump plays that up too.
But when I see him tweet, when I see him say something, I know he's doing the same thing that we're doing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's to rile people up.
Oh, he's so good at reading the crowd.
Yeah, he knows his audience.
Do you think politics is becoming more like professional wrestling?
The whole world is. Because it's used to make money. You know, wrestling's the only people stupid enough to tell them it was predetermined.